this is Doug from Doug and Nikki, and I am here in the steaming hot outdoor testing studio where I have a cool new AstroAI 22-liter, they call it a portable freezer on the box, but it's a portable refrigerator and or freezer. You adjust the settings. So what we're going to do really quick in this video is we're going to unbox it, talk about some of its features. Then I am going to do my patented torture test outside in the car. Normally I take it to the beach, but I'm carrying a couple stitches today, so I'm not allowed to go to the beach, but it is still 95 degrees and sunny with a black truck in the driveway. So we're going to take this, we're going to put it in the black truck, leave it out there all day, and then we're going to come back this afternoon and see if the ice cream is still ice cream or ice cream soup, and that will be the big test as to how well this works or doesn't work. In any case, let's unbox it, see what it looks like, and talk about some of the features of it. Okay, I've already made some key discoveries. Let's talk about, as a general thing, these kind of refrigerator freezers work on both DC, direct current in your car, and or AC in your house, which is awesome as a matter of fact. So as you may or may not know, this house is new to us, or relatively new at this point, but when we got it, due to, the crazy supply chain things, we couldn't get a refrigerator, so we worked with a different model, but one of these for about 2 weeks in the house plugged into the wall, and this was our refrigerator in the house, and it worked fine. Couple things you should know: it has a LED screen here, which is very simple, very straightforward. If you're actually using it in the car, it has a USB port here, so you could charge your USB off of it. You could also adjust the power using settings, so you could set it to use low amounts of power, medium amounts, high amounts, whatever, and it's got some smart functions in there, so it should look after the battery that it is drawing power from. It also has a display that's going to tell you what the temperature is inside of it. So my experience has been that in about 15 to 20 minutes, these will get down to freezing and stay there. I have never ever had an issue with the battery in the car whatsoever. So let me walk you through the layout of the inside, because this one's a little unique and different, and I've just found out, and it's super cool. Then we're going to take it outside, plug it into the car, give it that 15 minutes to get to freezing, put some ice cream in it, and leave it in the sun in southern Florida in the middle of the summer, and see if we still have ice cream at the end of the day. All right, let me show you the inside, because it's pretty cool. Where your settings will be, this is your digital readout for your temperature, the USB charger that I was talking about, and then check this out. So I have never seen this before. This is an ice cube tray. How cool is this? Look at that. That is adorable. I guess we should, as part of this test, I'm going to make some ice cubes, so I'll leave that out. And then here's the size of it. One of the nice things is it has a drain plug, so if you need to clean it out and drain it, that's fine. This is a really nice size. Obviously, you're not going to feed the whole family out of this, but you could definitely go to the beach, bring a 6-pack, lunch meats, food, snacks, some fruits would all fit easily in there. You could have a nice day at the beach. Overall, it is very light and easy to carry. Let's take it, put it outside in the car, let it cool off, and then we'll put the ice cream in there and see what happens. Normally these screens don't show up well on the camera because they're LEDs, but let's see if I can't show you. Okay, so let's just turn it on. Okay, so it's 75 degrees inside of it right now. I'm going down. I don't think we need to go to 24 degrees, right, for ice cream? 28 sound good? All right, so it's gonna adjust itself to 28 degrees. There she be. I have a brand new pint of ice cream waiting to go in here. Let's see what the temperature is. So a couple things, just so you can hear, I'm putting the microphone up to it. Very quiet. Oh look, it's at 33 degrees. That's pretty quick, especially in this crazy heat. Okay, just for reference the size, that's the size of the pint or quart of ice cream in there. All right, let's come back later this evening and see if it's ice cream or a thick shake. Okay, interesting days here in the Doug and Nikki testing facility, otherwise known as the steeping hot back of my car. So stick with me for this whole thing. So I did actually have a problem today, in the sense, I remember I told you I never had a problem with one of these draining a battery. Well, I put the ice cream in there, I went inside, it was nice and cool, working perfectly. I came back out in like an hour just to check on it, doing the right things, and I found that it had a fault. Like it had tripped a alarm, and basically it had turned it off because it thought the voltage in the car was too low, which I actually really appreciate that it's doing that, because you don't want to come back from the beach. I'd rather have melted ice cream than a dead battery, but at the same time I wanted it to work, just work. So I read a little bit of the notes and stuff, and it was on a full most aggressive mode. So I turned it down a little bit, and it ran the rest of the afternoon just fine. It's 29 degrees right now. We're going to go in there and make sure the ice cream's still ice cream without an issue. I'm not sure. I checked my voltage in the car. My voltage in the car is right where it's supposed to be, so I'm a little not clear on whether maybe all the way here in the back of the car it like draw down the voltage a little too much, or maybe the sensor is just a little too strong, checking for that kind of stuff. Again, I'd rather have it error on that side than kill the car. But so bottom line is, it did turn itself off to protect the car when I'm not sure if it needed to or not, but then once I turned it on to a medium sensing, not an aggressive sensor, it worked fine for the rest of the day. I could feel it's even on now, which is another good thing. I'm assuming you can't hear it, because if it wasn't for my arm up against it, I wouldn't know it was on. So assuming this is ice cream in here, let's check it. This is still definitely chocolate chip ice cream. Chocolate chip ice cream. Look, this is like Dairy Queen, right? Look, it's definitely still chocolate chip ice cream. So that is absolutely perfect. I can't give it a full 5 out of 5 because it took a little adjusting for me to get it to work right. So I'm gonna give it a 4.8 on the Doug score, something I've never done before. I really love it. I would like to give it a 5 out of 5. It has worked really nicely since that point, but it definitely required a little bit of an adjustment and paying attention to it, and you could call it a little quasi fail there in the middle. But otherwise, it is run all afternoon. It is blistering hot. You can see it's still so sunny on my face. Crazy hot in the back of this black truck here. So I hope that was helpful. We'll see you next time.